we go. What's up, SIC Nation? It's been nothing but problems tonight. I had to strip everything down. System crashed, network crashed, everything crashed, but I put everything back together. Come to you live during the WWE Fastlane pay-per-view. For those of you that may be new, glad to meet you. Usually there's graphics running up and down all over around here. That's probably what crashed the system. But nevertheless, you can catch me on most social media. I'm at SIC FRITZ311 or just SIC FRITZ. Obviously, we're dang near an hour into the actual pay-per-view, and I've been trying ever since the pre-show to get this stream going and getting live. I've had a couple failed attempts here and there on YouTube. A little bit was here. It's just been a world of problems tonight, but I hope they're behind us. Like I said, we're going to try it. Stripped down, old school, just straight. No graphics or nothing. Just me, you, the red chair, and WWE Network with WWE Fastlane live. Pre-show match was a United States title. Alberto Del Rio trying to regain it from Kalisto in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Alberto Del Rio got the Kalisto pinfall or victory due to Alberto Del Rio using a steel chair on the outside to him, causing a disqualification. Del Rio picked up the second pin. Nothing great, nothing stupendous to look at or write home about. Kalisto got the third pinfall. Kalisto retained the United States title. We went into the actual pay-per-view. We started off with Sasha Banks and teaming up to take on the last 2 remaining members of Team Bad, Tamina and Naomi. That was a pretty good match. Had quite a bit of action. It was real good to see. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch pulled out the victory on that. By the way, those were all the same predictions that I had. If they showed up on the YouTube video or not, I'm not sure. But those were my predictions as well. So I'm technically I'm up 2 now. As we went into the last match, which was the Intercontinental title match, it was Kevin Owens defending his newly won title against Dolph, which I think we all knew Dolph Ziggler wasn't going to come up tops on that. Kevin Owens retained his Intercontinental title, and I predicted that one too. I know, nobody's going to believe that, right? Because there's no proof. But I did. It is on the YouTube. It is on my YouTube channel at 6. But nevertheless, doesn't really matter. Most of these matches are all stuff that we've already seen. So there's no real big hoopla going on. Right now we're in the middle, or we just started off the match. The 6-man tag match. The 3 Wyatt boys of Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman going against Big Show, Kane, and Ryback, the supposed Titans. Don't know how Ryback falls as a Titan, but nevertheless, Big Show's sticking those boots right in the gut of Eric Rowan right now. Eric Rowan's a little whipping boy, if you ask me. He's the whipping boy for the Wyatts, man. Nevertheless, in this one, my prediction was that the Wyatts win, and they just dominate because, like I say, we're probably going to use them later on in the main event. Spoiler for another prediction. But we welcome to Diego that I see is watching in the chat there. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with us. Not stopped in just a little bit ago when I had it up on you now for a bit, but nevertheless, thank you for stopping in, hanging out. If you're liking what you're seeing, hit that like button. Let's get us up there. I know there's a lot of other streams out there that are right here on you now, and they're actually showing the pay-per-view. I do not do that, at least, so if that's what you're here for, sorry, but you might as well leave because that's not what I'm here for. My show is intended to be watched alongside of the pay-per-view. You should already be watching the pay-per-view network or whatever, and that's not because I get paid by the network or anything. I want the network to continue, and I like the network, so I think everybody should have the network. If you've ever liked wrestling, you should have the WWE network. It's $9.99 a month, and if you when you first sign up, you get the first month for this pay-per-view for free. Nevertheless, we are to be ran alongside. Of course, like I said, we're trying to play catch up. Welcome to Ricardo, that I also see stopped into the room. Appreciate that. Newest member of SIC Nation. Member of SIC Nation. If you hang out with me, you're watching the shows. Like I say, I got plenty more videos that are in the works to come for the YouTube channel and whatnot. So like, fan, subscribe, all that good stuff. I so appreciate it. Let's try to run through the rest of these predictions real quick. By the way, welcome to Giovanni, who just checked in the room. Appreciate that. SIC Nation all appreciates it. We've got oh man, drawing a blank on what all the but like I said, in this one, I think the Wyatts will win it. Was there? Help me out, people, because I'm so flustered with all the network and system problems that we had at the first 2 hours of this stream that I've completely blanked on everything that was going on now. Of course, we can look forward to the New Day. They're going to be on the Cutting Edge Peep Show or whatever the combination of that. The shameless shill of a promotion to fail of an attempt to promote Edge and Christian's comedy show that's coming on right after the pay-per-view. Fancy that. But that should be funny nonetheless, but and fingers crossed that we'll see a debut of Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Be interesting. Anybody that's not watching the pay-per-view, Kane is currently in the ring against Eric Rowan, and he just got taken out by a big boot by Eric Rowan. So we had the Cutting Edge Peep Show. Then we got the Divas title match, which Charlotte's defending against Brie Bella, which Brie Bella, they've been trying to run this like sympathetic thing with her, but not buying it too much. I don't think it's going to help her all that much. I don't think she's going to win the title. I think Charlotte walks out with the title, and possibly we add to the animosity or the frustration that has been going on between Charlotte and her daddy, so that we can get her away from him a little bit more and quit thinking so much on the fact that she's Ric Flair's daughter. So I think we're already 2 for 3 on no title changes, which is what I had predicted earlier, was that there would be no title changes tonight, because why would you do anything epic at the pay-per-view before the Super Bowl of pay-per-views for WWE, WrestleMania? You're going to save all that for WrestleMania, save all your big twists and turns, but nevertheless. Of course, there's the main event, which is your triple threat. It's Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose, all vying for the number 1 contendership spot. The winner of the match gets to go on to WrestleMania and face the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H, which they're billing it, and they're trying to build it like Brock is just going to walk away with it. I don't think Brock is just going to walk away with it. I think Brock is going to get he's not maybe taken out, but at least distracted. The Wyatts will play some form of distraction on his part, and that will leave Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns to fend for themselves against each other. And I mean, I think it's open shut case on most people's thoughts that Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania to face Triple H. It'd be nice to see Dean Ambrose do it, but I don't think he will. I think he'll put up a good fight and almost take Roman Reigns out, but he won't. Welcome to Joel C., who I just see. Welcome to the SIC Nation. We all appreciate it. If you're liking what you're seeing, liking what you're hearing, my thoughts and everything, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's up a little higher than number 6 on our hashtag. Of course, it's going to be hard because, like I said, we're battling against people who are illegally streaming the actual pay-per-view, so it makes it a little bit difficult. I don't have that type of money in case I get caught on something like that, so unfortunately, I can't do that. Ryback building up steam. Carper here. I'm not trying to take away from the match that is currently at hand. I'm just trying to catch up because, like I said, we were experiencing tons of technical difficulties. Our systems crashed. Our network crashed. The stream coming from WWE crashed. Everything crashed, and so we had to pick it all back up. We're at bare bones right now. That's why there's no graphics. If anybody that watched my previous, I had tons of extra graphics, actually. I was building upon that. We're trying to build these streams each month. I do plan to do them every month for every WWE pay-per-view, so you can hang, watch the pay-per-view. You always got a friend in me. I'll hang out. We'll chat. We'll talk. Feel free to make some comments in the chat. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're liking, not liking. Tell me if you can hear me, if you can't hear me, if there's any other types of problems. I'll try to fix those as we go along because I don't have a monitor to hear myself. Like I say, this is all still kind of new. This is about our 3rd or 4th live stream. The pay-per-views I feel like the pay-per-view has done a little bit better than when I tried doing the television shows. Mainly, I think, because of the commercials, I got to keep taking breaks and all that. I will have to take a few breaks through here, but that's neither here nor there. Welcome to the 2 new people that just joined the room. Looks like Dimes 210 and somebody else was watching. Appreciate it, hanging out with us. Have a good time. Hope you like what you're seeing. Hope you like what I'm saying. Hang out with us, and let's have a good time out on this big, red, comfy chair with me. We got a roll up from Luke Harper. Is this an easy win? No, two count on Ryback. And a super kick. Here we go. No! Ryback got some up on his back. Drops him. Oh, he dropped him nasty. That is nasty. Right on his elbow. Ryback picked up the win. I won. I just lost one. I thought the Wyatts had it. Why on earth would you have given them the win? We keep beating down the Wyatts. We push them up a little bit, and then we rip them right back down. It's ridiculous. But I think we pretty much, I think I ran through everything that's happened. I'm pretty sure I named all the matches. If I didn't, please let me know in the chat or however. As far as I understand, this should also be simulcasting on YouTube, but I don't know if it is or not. If not, what video I do have here, I will upload there in case you want to watch it again for some unknown reason. So you can always go there. You can hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, and you'll always be notified when I put a new video, when we finally get the videos fully done. Like I said, I'm working on tons of new content, tons of more content for that channel. Also trying to work on content for an additional second channel as well, but that's a different story. We're currently talking about the Vincent J. McMahon Reward of Excellence, which I don't know. I don't feel like it has any type of actual weight to it. I feel like it's a gimmick. I feel like we're just gonna use it to mess somebody up, or you know what I mean? Like as leverage. It has no meaning. There's no prestige. If you would have done it not on Raw, don't give it to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If it was announced somewhere other than during your programming, it might hold a little more weight. But tis what it is. I guess we'll find out tomorrow on Raw, live on the USA Network. Plug. So nevertheless, what's going on out there in the world, people? SIC Nation, talk. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're liking, not liking. That's what this forum's for. That's what this stream is for. It's for all of us to hang out, chat, and just have a good time. Great sports entertainment action. We got an interview with Roman Reigns talking about our main event tonight, which is that triple threat, like I said. Just put myself in a big shadow. Sorry about that, y'all. We're still currently sitting number 6 in our hashtag of WWE Fastlane. I do see that there are some people below us, so we're not at the very bottom, which is always a good thing. And it looks like my sound's off from my video on the stream from WWE, but nevertheless. Oh, interview with Roman Reigns turns into a Reigns and Dean Ambrose. In the fast lane.
I wouldn't book that travel too soon. But it's been booked. I got a great deal on Priceline.
Plug. Priceline plug.
You can do this. You can worry about Priceline and travel all you want.
Oh. We're already building the tension between Dean and Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah. Brock Lesnar. Big. He is strong. He is scary. And he is absolutely not winning this match tonight. Now my crystal ball is always right.
Welcome to Layla, who looks like they just popped in. Thanks for hanging out and watching. We appreciate it. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. You're having a good time watching WWE Fastlane, and we're chatting it up and we're talking about it. Like I say, feel free to ask me questions or just make comments about how you feel about the matches or wrestling in general. That's what we're here for. It's all just like I said. It's a big hangout session. Doing live with the WWE pay-per-views. Mainly because those are the ones that I have already paid for. Maybe down the road, if things start working out, all this starts working out for me and stuff, then we can progress on. But is there really, half the time there's no point to even really pay for an Impact pay-per-view, is there? But nevertheless, we're moving into the Divas Championship title match, which I predicted that Charlotte's going to walk away with the title still. But of course, we're going to hear the sad sob story from, or it's not really a sob story, I guess. I don't know. We're trying to use Daniel Bryan's retirement and Nikki Bella's injury as a way to as a way to make her seem bigger, better than she is, really. But if we're talking real talk, then it's if we're talking real talk, then we're wondering if the rumors are she retired. That she announced. Supposedly she announced. It's not a rumor. Supposedly she announced on Good Morning America that she plans to retire come the summer. But could that all be a work too to make you think that she's gonna win? You know, so that she gets one last win before she goes out. You know, she can get one last title run. Because they claim that she's won it before, but I just don't remember her holding it. But it was probably when both Bellas looked so much alike that I couldn't tell them apart. You need to go home. Welcome to Manuel, who I see popped in real quick. People pop in and out super fast because I'm sure they're expecting me to be like a lot of the other streams that are running under this hashtag, which are actually showing the pay-per-view. Sorry, I can't do that, and I'm not gonna do that. And honestly, I mean, you know, like I say, sign up for the WWE Network. It's not that much. You don't even really notice that it comes out each month. But that's neither here. You do what you do. There's tons of other places on the internet that you can find the stream. You can find the actual pay-per-view being broadcast somewhere, if not right here too. But our show is designed to be watched with the pay-per-view, so you should be watching the pay-per-view on your own. You know, you watch it on the computer, on the network, but just split screen it. You can have the pay-per-view on one side, us on the other side. Win-win hangout session. And of course, here comes Brie coming out. She stole Daniel Bryan's full gimmick. She's got the yes chant going, and because that's what we're riding off of. We're riding off of Daniel Bryan because that's all Brie Bella has as far as in-ring stuff. Brie in a little bit different outfit than she's been wearing. She usually wears them long, the pants that are all ripped, got big old rips in them. Now she's got little booty shorts on. And of course, the Nature Boy's daughter, in case you didn't know. Charlotte. She's the Nature Boy's daughter. I don't know if anybody knows that. Ric Flair just looks so weird when he comes out with Charlotte, because he's doing juking and jiving and all that, and Charlotte she's trying so hard to be this like I don't know, stuck up brat, I guess, bia, if you wills. WWE Divas Championship. Brie got on kick pads similar to what Daniel Bryan used to wear with all the fur on the back of them. I hated those. Always hated those. Charlotte wanting to flaunt the title at the beginning of the match. She made the ref move. She said, move, I gotta show off my belt. Well, I guess we're really going to test Brie Bella's wrestling abilities here in this match. Or it's going to be one heck of a train wreck. Rhymed there. I don't know what I clicked. Okay. Oh! They locked up, and Charlotte just slams Nikki's face right into the mat. Brie trying to come back, and Charlotte just took sanction in the rope. Arm lock, or wrist lock, I guess is what that'd be. She's almost bridging Charlotte all the way back. Charlotte's got hair. Charlotte's got hair. That ref should be all over that. But he's just vaguely counting, I guess. And by the way, Brie used hair to get Charlotte on the right back onto her back too. She's got a leg lock chokehold, I guess. Brie picks up a little bit of offense. Oh, and actually that was a legit wrestling move. That was a fireman's toss. Brie got that boot right in Charlotte's throat for a second there. Ric Flair looking around confused, like, why are you yelling yes? Of course, Ric Flair's so old and senile, he probably don't know where he's at. Going for a hip toss, and it's reversed by Brie. Oh! Worked it all around. Oh! And Brie with a woo of her own. Oh, and the strut. Strut! No, it's not smart, Michael. You can't get distracted by the old man. Oh, I don't know what that was. That was. Oh, is that that's what Nikki does, right? Okay. Because it didn't look like anything. It looked like she grabbed her head and just pulled it down and threw her back. Jeez. This is sloppy in terms of the art of wrestling or the art of the sport type thing, but it's decent if you want to look at it and suspend disbelief and look at it as it's an actual fight. I believe this is how they would probably do it, except for this slow pacing right now. Charlotte asking, "Where's your sister now?" to Brie. And my stream just shut down. See if we can get back into this now. Leaving me hanging. Welcome to Eli L, who's currently popped in. Appreciate you for stopping by, having some good old time with us. We're talking WWE Fastlane, watching it live on the WWE Network once I get the network back up and running. Alright, let's try to get back into this. Hopefully the match hasn't ended yet. My phone didn't go off, so I don't think it did. Oh, come on. There it is. Not sure what happened in between, but right now Charlotte's got Brie in a bad way. She got like a crossbow on her almost, standing behind her with her arms locked back behind her. Foot right in the middle of the back, putting that extra pressure on, and I just lost my feet again. Welcome to Garp, who just popped in. Thanks for hanging out with the SIC Nation. We're having a good old time watching WWE Fastlane. I am SIC FRITZ, and I'm here every month watching WWE pay-per-views and just giving you guys a spot right here on the big red chair. And because I'm on old school, I don't have a buffer flag up for these lags, so unfortunately. That was lame. Brie making it look like she was going to go for the yes lock and then pulling it into some sort of fix pin. But Charlotte kicked out at 2, and then Brie was. These are just the little clips that I'm getting here, people. This is getting ridiculous. Welcome to William, who I see just popped in. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Hopefully you're having a good time watching WWE Fastlane. Oh, here it comes. Charlotte got that triangle leg lock on the head of Brie and then slamming her head into the mat a few times, like she does. Charlotte making it look like she's just loving putting the abuse on Brie Bella here. Oh, come on. Alright. Stream's going to keep rolling. I'm going to step off camera for just a second, see if I can fix this. Charlotte showing that domination. Mocking Brie with the yes. Mocking Nikki's moves. Charlotte goes in for a looked like she was getting taken down into the corner. And I lost speed. Drop toe hold by Brie puts Charlotte onto the mat. Oh, get ready for the Brie mode. She gonna yell it? Brie mode! Like I said, they're gonna make Brie look somewhat decent, but she's not gonna pull it out, I don't think. But that did look like a nice right hand. Oh, Charlotte with the Ric Flair style chops. Woo! Woo! Okay, let's see if we can keep this stream going now. Sorry about that, people. Welcome to Orsil, who I see popped in. Probably back out already. That's okay. We appreciate any view we can get. And I see that we're up to 23 likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Sick Nation. You guys, that's why I do it. I do it for you people, man. Like I said, there's plenty more coming. YouTube.com/SICFRITZ311. It's all wrestling related videos and just fun times is what is planned there. Reviews of WWE movies, reviews of shows, just everything that we can, anything I can think of. If it involves wrestling, I want to bring it to you and I want to put it there for you to see. Because this is what I like to do. I like to entertain, and that's what I would like to do permanently. So the more I can try, the more I can put it out there and put content out there, the more I can get feedback and figure out if this is something that works. So let me know what you guys think, okay? Like I say, you can hit me up on any one of my social medias. Most social media, I am either at SICFRITZ311 or SICFRITZ. Brief feigning right now. Well, not feigning an injury. Brie making it look like she got them kicks from Daniel Bryan now. So I'm saying, like, her entire moveset is just like, it's like if you were playing 2K and you went and you took Daniel Bryan's movesets and Nikki Bella's movesets, put them together in her. There you go. She just got a 2 count. Brie did. And I lost the signal again. Hidden is fast. But we're going to keep trucking on. We're going to keep trying to push through these problems and hope and pray that we can make it through this thing all in one piece. Thank you very much, William, for becoming a fan. I do appreciate that. And by becoming a fan, hopefully the notifications are on. That way you know every time I go live. Because periodically throughout a month, I may decide once or twice if there's something interesting that might be going down. You know, I'll do live other shows, but you can guarantee once a month I'm here doing a WWE pay-per-view as long as my network keeps up, which right now it is not, and it sounds like I missed the end of the match. No, I didn't miss it. Okay, just being alert. Something else. Nevertheless, let's see. Can we get the network back? Even if we get it back, it's going to be backed up. So come on. Let's try restarting it. And I'm sure not everybody's having this problem. It's probably more or less just me. It's something with my network's the end of the match, so. So, let's see. Gonna have to go back and get the results. Oh yeah, AJ and Chris Jericho. I forgot about that match when I was doing the run through the predictions beginning of this video. I say Chris Jericho should give the rub to AJ Styles, but I don't think it matters too much because they're not done. Continue to have another match somewhere, and I'm sure The Miz will get put in there too for some unknown reason because he seems to be the third guy that they keep popping back and forth with. And we're rolling the video footage of AJ's debut and where this feud kind of started, and then I'm sure we'll show the other stuff too. While they show that video, and I see I got a couple other viewers. Looks like I got a couple of them in there. Welcome to everybody that's new. Oh, what? Oh, that's Nitro. They're showing Al's video from when he was in WCW for that day or so. I know it was more than a day, but I thought it was TNA they were showing for a second, and I was gonna say how they get that footage, but nevertheless, while they run this footage, I gotta refill my beverage, and I should be back in just a second, and I can have that result for you. Making his way out to the ring. Just stopped for an interview.
Match on Raw is eating you up inside. Is there any truth to that statement?
I'm not sure I really understand your question, JoJo, because certainly one loss doesn't tarnish the massive legacy that Y2J has here in the WWE. And like I said last week, you're only as good as the last match you had here in the WWE. The last match that AJ and Jericho had, I beat him. So the way I see it, I've kind of got the upper hand. Like I said, I mean, I might not.
Oh, what the heck did I do?
Respect him.
Slam down, smack something.
Think of the pressure.
Alright. We're back. I'm SIC FRITZ, and I got your result. I was correct on that one, too. Charlotte WWE Divas title, as we thought, after putting a figure 8 on Brie. Currently, we're in an stage interview with Chris Jericho. And he's doing his Jericho heel shtick that he does. And
we're gonna find out right now.
It's the rubber match, so they each got to win. But I say give it to AJ. Why not? And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. They don't want none. The phenomenal AJ Styles. But you almost need Jericho to put AJ over in this match so that he like I said, Justify him, Jericho. Justify him. To all the people in the WWE universe who don't know who AJ Styles is, because I'm sure there are some that never watched TNA, have never watched New Japan, don't know anything outside of WWE sports entertainment. So I'm sure to them it is more along the lines of, who is AJ Styles? Who is he to come in here and just start being a big, having a big push and all this all this going on. So justify it for him. They're going to put on a great match. There's going to be high spot. There's going to be high spot after high spot after high spot, because Jericho can still, and Jericho as the veteran should put AJ over for the future, for just for everything. That's pretty much the spot now, isn't it? He's to put everybody over, is put the young guys over. And welcome to Denver Broncos fan for stopping in, checking us out. If you're liking what you're seeing, liking what you're hearing, please hit that like button. You can go and become a fan of mine. Appreciate that. That way you get notified every time I go live. Shoot on over to youtube.com/SIC-FRITZ311. Hit that subscribe button over there. Plenty of stuff coming to that channel in the near future. We're working on sets. We're working on show ideas and skits, everything. So plenty of stuff coming to there. We're getting ready to bust into this match. The rubber match. AJ and Y2J. Crowd don't really have anything. They're just making noise. They're just chattering. So I would say we'll call that a split audience. They locked up and shoved it into the corner. Jericho just trying to, I guess they're trying to measure each other up. Jericho trying to show his veteranship. See that we've made it up to number 5 in our hashtag. Appreciate that. That's I noticed that we had dropped down, and now we're moved 2 back up. We're up to 5, so appreciate that. Everybody's eyeballs that are watching, that keep popping in and out or whatnot. I hope you guys are all having a good time sitting at home watching WWE Fastlane. I know I'm having a decent time now that I got most of our problems worked out here. And it's a wrestling clinic right now. Oh, AJ did that going for that calf lock, or calf killer. Which is a weird, it's nice once he gets it locked on, but it's weird to watch him try to lock it on, because it's a weird setup that he has to go through. And it's just not fluid. It's not. Jericho rolled to the outside. AJ went to a baseball slide out to him, and Jericho jumped back in and egging him in, saying, come on, come back in and get me. Oh, this crowd is split. You hear AJ Styles, Y2J chants all over. It's split down the middle, people. Split straight down the middle. Some great, refreshing citrus soda there. Styles with a scoop slam, bounces off the ropes, hits him with that knee, rolls him back, and 2 count for AJ. Oh, chops. Knife edge chops back and forth, and then forearms being thrown back and forth. Jericho getting a little bit of an upper hand, but gets reversal off the ropes from the Irish whip, and gets a little bit of added momentum. going to the ropes, jumps over it, goes to the top rope, and comes off with an axe handle drop. Or a double axe handle. Whatever you want to call it. Styles with a missile drop kick takes Jericho down on the mat. Oh, snap suplex by AJ Styles. That was excellently executed, if I do say. Welcome to the newest viewer that I see popped in there. Thanks for hanging out and watching, checking it out with us. We're watching the WWE live pay-per-view of Fastlane. I'm SIC FRITZ. Like I told everybody, I'm here every month watching these pay-per-views. We started with Royal Rumble. This is Fastlane, which is the second one. Granted, it's only our second pay-per-view of the year. So the problems that we had, trying to overlook, trying to get all that fixed before the big show, WrestleMania, next month. And I will be here for that. Hopefully you guys come check us out, hang out with me. Hopefully we got a lot more going on by then. Updated production values or whatnot. These guys have taken it to the outside now, and Jericho just drove AJ right into the guardrail, which is padded, but there's still steel behind there, folks. Jericho took it to the top rope, come off with a flying crossbody for a 2 count. Now he's got a rear chin lock on. Jericho telling the ref to ask him if he gives up. And we all know AJ's not going to give up to just a rear naked choke or a rear chin lock. AJ fought his way out, went to the corner, got shoved into the corner. Jericho went for a flying crossbody to the corner, and AJ stepped out of the way. So now Jericho's on the outside, AJ's inside, and I believe AJ might be getting ready to fly up over the top rope and gets a drop kick for his trouble. Both guys down on the outside. Jericho acting like he might have hurt his knee. Looks like AJ playing to the ribs or the midsection. Thanks, Michael. I already touched on that. Take another look. Oh, there's that missile drop kick. Looked 10 times better on the replay than it did on the live. Welcome to the new viewers that I see have popped in. Sorry I didn't look down quick enough. And thank you, Jessica M, for becoming to appreciate it. SIC Nation, we all appreciate it around here. And by I'm a fan, hope you turn the notification on. That way you know every time I go live, which will definitely be once a month, but could every once in a while is a few more times than once. Thank you, and thank you for showing the love out there. I see it out there in the chat. Much appreciated. Glad that I got some people that'll stick around, hang out, and watch me chit chat and talk about the pay-per-view. Instead of just popping in and out like a lot of people do, just because they're looking for a broadcast of the actual pay-per-view, which on the first I did show a couple of the highlights or a couple of the replays, and I got a little in trouble. So can't do that no more. But I don't see anything wrong with me talking about it, so I can give you the commentary and my thoughts and opinions on what's going on. Hopefully, everybody that is. I'm watching the actual pay-per-view is what I keep looking up at. I got it on the big TV. So I watch it through the Roku, through the app on the Roku instead of on the computer, which probably makes sense. But yeah, so not avoiding you. I keep trying to look down at the comments in the chat, and feel free to ask any questions or voice your own opinions. I love hearing what other people have to think. AJ going for a pinfall with a weird roll up there, it looked like. Of course, if you are watching the pay-per-view live as well, yours may be a little bit quicker than mine because I've been experiencing nothing tonight. So I think I may be leaning back a little bit. AJ who? It'd be AJ Styles. There, Jeff Styles and Chris Jericho who are going at it right now. AJ Styles, who is somebody who has wrestled in probably every promotion, every major promotion that we know of. Yes, Y2J, Chris Jericho. But as I predicted, I think that AJ will pick up the win. Because that's what Jericho's good at. He's good at putting over the new guys. Nobody really wanted to put him over when he was younger, I know, especially in WCW and stuff. But it's nice to know that he's willing to do the job and do business the way you should do business. Who's my favorite in this match, or who's my favorite wrestler in general? Because really, I could probably answer either question. I don't keep favorites. I don't really have. I like a lot of different wrestlers for a lot of different reasons. So I don't really have necessarily a favorite, but I am a big fan of AJ Styles. I'm a big fan of the Wyatts, Bray especially, Seth Rollins when before he got injured and stuff. But it goes way back. It goes all the way back. We're talking, Diesel, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon. Your NWO, your all of it. So. I mean, I've been a wrestling fanatic for majority of my life, so it's just something I've always enjoyed. And welcome to Nicole, who is also checking us out and hanging out in the room. Thanks for watching. Hope you're watching the pay-per-view and hanging out and having fun with us. Also, welcome to the Pizza King, who just popped in. Appreciate you hanging out. SIC Nation, we all do appreciate it. Sitting in the middle of AJ Styles against Chris Jericho. It's the rubber match. They've had 2 other matches, each guy winning 1 match each. So now we got we can be a fan of it. Sure. And Pizza King says he's watching what I'm watching. And that's what this is all about. You should be watching W-Review. You should be watching the lives. You watch it on your network. Yep, that's exactly how it works. Thank you, Pizza King. You watch it on the network, and then you can watch me. Next, you can do a split screen. Oh, dang. Jericho was trying for something off the top rope and dang near dropped his neck. But going for the walls of Jericho. He's got the walls in. Is AJ going to tap? Is AJ going to tap? No. Yeah. He pushed up out of it. But yeah, our stream, this show is designed to be watched with the pay-per-view or alongside of the pay-per-view. So you should be watching the pay-per-view, and then I'll talk about what's going on as well. But I do also talk about what is going on in the match in case there's some people who don't have the network for some unknown reason, because, like I said, I don't see any reason not to work. That top rope it did look bad, didn't it, Pizza King? Thank you. Looked like he, and then from the apron right into the guardrail. Nasty style. We're at a 3 count with AJ on the outside and Chris Jericho on the inside. Jericho coming out to abuse him a little bit more. Oh. Putting the walls of Jericho on him on the outside. Qualification match. Chris Jericho had an insult to injury on the outside. Lets it go to about a 5 count and then rolls back into the ring. So, I'm sorry. Now we're at a 5 count with AJ on the outside. Thanks for the big props there on looking good. We experienced some problems at the beginning of the stream. I've been trying since 6 o'clock to get this thing right. As you see, there's no graphics on the screen or anything. I had to shut them all down. I had to go back old school. I had to break it down because the system crashed, the network crashed, everything was crashing on me for the first 2 hours. But we're back up now on bare bones minimum. But nevertheless, we don't need all the fanciness to just hang out on the big red chair with SIC FRITZ watching WWE Fast Live on the WWE Network while you watch the live stream with me. This has actually been a long and pretty decent match. And I think it's about time for AJ to battle back. Yep, there's a forearm, but he's feigning on the back. A little bit of an uppercut, I guess. AJ with kicks. That nasty backhand, that spinning backhand that took out the teeth of the Miz. Pizza King says the WWE Network is working good on his tablet. Glad to hear. It's been nothing but problems on my end, but I think mine's with my cable company. And we just saw the Styles Clash, and I missed it. Styles Clash to Jericho. 2 count, and he kicked out. Jericho Styles Clash. So let's go for another one. No, we're going to go for the calf killer. Here it is, submission calf killer. Is Chris Jericho going to tap? Never froze once. I can't say the same. Mine is dropped a couple times. I had to restart the whole network and everything. So Jericho, is he gonna? Yeah. Tap, Jericho, tap. AJ Styles picks up your victory, like I thought. So now I'm how many matches are we in? I got the pre-show right. Basically, I think I only lost one, and that was the one. The only one I didn't predict correctly was was Kane, Big Show, and Ryback against the Wyatts. I thought the Wyatts were going to win, but Kane and Big Show won. Gotta dig AJ Styles. Can't help it. Can't help it. That's what, like I said, that's what Jericho does. Jericho justifies the young guys, and especially a guy like AJ Styles, who, like I said, is coming into the WWE, and there's probably a lot of people that I couldn't. It's weird to see Jericho tap, isn't it, Pizza King? But hey, like I said, that's what he does. He's a good. He knows what's good for business, and he's willing to do business. Welcome to Daniel J that just showed up in the room. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Feel free to hit that fan button if you'd like. If you like what you're seeing or hearing, hit the button down below. Appreciate it. The more likes we get, the higher we get up on our ranking in this hashtag of WWE Fastlane. Currently, we're sitting at number 5. Ooh, and Jericho just ripped AJ down from his celebrations on the top rope. And they're mean mugging each other. mean-mugging each other, and then Jericho's surely going to shake his hand, right? The hand out, justify him. No. AJ went to turn from him. Oh, AJ going to go again? Come on. Jericho going to calm down, unclench the fist, because this tension is just stupid. Right, AJ's no rookie, but to a lot of WWE fans, they may look, if you're a part-time WWE fan, you're a part-time wrestling fan, and you only watch WWE, that's the only thing that you know, you may not even know that these other companies exist, your ROHs, your New Japan, and whatnot. And if those don't, and if your head, those don't exist, then AJ Styles coming in and getting all this accolade and push and all that stuff wouldn't make sense to you. You're going to say, well, I understand that you're not a part-time fan, but I'm saying that's why we have to have that match. That's why we have to have Jericho justify AJ to the part-time WWE fans, so that when we do push him, and we do hopefully push him towards a title, I don't know that he will get the title, the World Heavyweight title, but I'm sure we'll work our way to a title here soon. Maybe he'll get in on that Cruiserweight thing that's going on the network. Pizza King says, your man Dean Ambrose next. Who do you think will win that? I did make the prediction earlier that I think I'm going to have to go with the general consensus. I think we all pretty much assume that Roman Reigns is going to win and is going to go. Dean Ambrose win. I'd like to see Dean Ambrose as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. So like I said, I think the Wyatts will get involved, and they are going to pull. Daniel J says Brock Lesnar is going to win. I was just going to talk about that, and I think the Wyatt family is going to step in and kind of distract or take out Brock Lesnar for a minute, detain him in a way that he can't stop a pinfall between Ambrose and Reigns. And surely Ambrose and Reigns are just going to, they're fisticuffs with them. They're going to go buck wild crazy on each other. And that should look good. That should be super good. I know a lot of people are hoping for a Dean Ambrose like heel turn or something like that. I don't think anything like that will happen. I think they'll fight it out. Don't get me wrong, they're going to fight. Reigns and Ambrose will. But I think at the end of the night, they'll go right back to, tomorrow night on Raw, they'll be teaming up to fight against somebody. I don't think that really matters, but who knows? I've been wrong once tonight, so I could be wrong again. Stranger things have happened. Daniel J says he'd like to see Brock Triple H at WrestleMania 31. I think we're going to WrestleMania 32, to tell you the truth, but I know what you mean, and it would be decent, I guess. And but they've been pushing that too hard, and I just feel like that's the swerve they're trying to get you on. Is they want you to believe that Brock Lesnar is just going to come in and he's just going to just run right through these two guys, and there's just going to be no stopping him. But I think the Wyatts will stop him. I think the Wyatts will show that they will stop him. And now it is time for your last bathroom break of the night, if you wish. It is the Cutting Edge Peep Show. Edge and Christian making their way out to the ring. Their special guests are going to be the New Day. Fingers crossed we see the debut of Amore and Big Cass tonight. And they challenge the New Day at WrestleMania for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. That's what I'm hoping for, because it'd be a nice surprise, and especially when the rest of this night, all these matches are pretty much stuff that we've already seen. So I mean, in theory, it feels more of a lackluster pay-per-view, but it's rumored heavy that Soft, S-A-F-T, Soft, is there. Well, they've been at Raw, they've been at SmackDown, they did a couple dark matches there. So, and of course, we all know that this whole segment right here is only to promote Edge and Christian's show that debuts when? Oh, that's right after the pay-per-view tonight. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not ranting about that because I have no problem with it. It actually looks like it should be kind of funny. It's a nice little skit comedy show. Welcome to Koktavi. I hope I'm not chewing that name up too much. Who stopped in and is watching with us. Hope you're having fun hanging out, watching WWE Fastlane, and checking out the live stream. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, please. Don't forget that you can hit it. You can always hit that fan button, and you'll be notified whenever I go live, which is definitely once a month. Sometimes it's more, but every time there's a WWE pay-per-view, you can guarantee, I have to say darn because of legal reasons, that I will be right here, either right here or on YouTube, but usually right here when I'm doing live. I'm on you now. Yeah, Pizza King says he's going to watch Edge and Christian because they're the funniest guys in WWE. I've always thought they were real funny, and I think New Day is real funny. Like, I think New Day is quite hilarious at a lot of times. And so when they come out and they get in this ring, it should be funny. There should be tons of comedy going on. But somewhere we have to get serious, and somewhere there has to be, oh, Cleveland, don't you dare be sour! Clap for your two-time tag team champs and feel the power. 'Cause it's a new day. Yes, it is. And here come the unicorns themselves. The New Day making their way out to the ring for their interview segment. They cut off Edge and Christian, by the way, which I didn't really listen to what they were saying, so sorry anybody not watching the WWE pay-per-view or that couldn't hear the WWE pay-per-view over my loud voice. I apologize for that, but it probably won't change. Sorry. And let's see here. Daniel J said he feels an Ambrose heel turn. He actually wrote hell turn, but I know what you mean, heel turn. I do that all the time, type the wrong thing, but that, like I said, I think you're supposed to feel a heel turn coming, but I don't. It just doesn't feel like it's fully there. I feel like it's one of those where they're gonna play off that they are legit. We can fight each other when we have to, but at the end of the day, we're still kind of friends. Welcome to Kenny M, who just popped in. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm SIC FRITZ, and this is the live stream of WWE Fastlane. Pizza King said he loved Edge. Edge is his favorite wrestler of all time, and he's not afraid to admit that he cried when he retired. It was a sad day. It was but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you can't mess around when your neck's in trouble. You can't run that risk. You mess up your neck you take one wrong hit and you're paralyzed for the rest of your life, and who wants that? So I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. You just gotta. You almost wish he didn't do as much as he did. So. Looking. AM255989 says, "You what good?" I'm going to take that as a compliment, so thank you. I don't know exactly what you were saying, but it's cool. Daniel J says New Day rocks. I think New Day is hilarious at times. And Edge and Christian are just berating them, giving it to them. Kenny M says that Edge did the spear the best. Roman just took it over. I feel like everybody does the spear now. Charlotte does it. Roman Reigns does it. People do it, and nobody's do it in the middle of the match. It's like a super kick anymore. Tag Team Champions. And Dana Bryan quoting Edge there saying, I've never seen so much chocolate try to act like vanilla. And chocolate is fine, but says Kenny M. Or Charlotte is fine. I don't know. She got a little bit of a boy face going on at times. Of course, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And to each their own, you know. You like what you like. And that's all. And my feed messed up, and I have no idea what New Day said that they think was so hilarious, but it's cool. And Kenny M says, true, I'd put a bag over it. Most definitely. And Daniel J. then says, you want to talk about fine, let's talk Nikki. Well, Nikki's not around right now, though, and I mean, I don't know that any of us could really put up a fight against John Cena, so go. But don't get me wrong, you know, who doesn't like looking at a Bella every now and then?
Because I ran into Sheamus today, and what was his quote? Sorry. He said, those three used to be white pasty Irish. Yeah. And then I ran into Rusev in the back.
Oh, they're cutting imitations now.
Which everybody knows translates to New Day sucks. New Day sucks. New Day sucks.
And the New Day sucks chant.
You're trying to stir the pot, but what you don't seem to understand is that New Day already done cooked the meat. All he's doing is now.
Xavier Woods says you're trying to stir the pot, but you don't know that New Day already cooked the meal.
But this next faction, League of Nations, is hot garbage.
See, so we're not going to see Enzo and Kaz come out during this segment because they're running their mouth major time about the League of Nations. So we're going to towards the League of Nations coming to fight them.
We should probably talk crap about it anyway.
Yep, here comes the League of Nations. So the only thing that we could hope for is maybe Enzo and Kaz still show up and can somehow put the hurting on all of the League and the New Day, which that ain't going to happen. So my pipe dream just went... I don't know. It still says I got somebody watching, but I'm not sure who. Everybody else done left me. That's okay, because a lot of them come back, might have had connection problems, or who knows what. Not everybody can sit and watch this go on for 4 hours either, so. I had to check my phone, sorry. New Day trying to turn tail and run now that League of Nations came out and confronted them. And I lost my signal again. So while I wait for that to come up, I'm going to take a quick break.
It's going. I mean, King Barrett hasn't gotten to stare at anyone menacingly yet. Well, why don't you two stare at me, and then I'll smash you both in the mouth with a bullwhipper. You can't touch us. Why don't you stop flapping your gums and shut your bleeding mouths, all right? Because after what we're doing with you, you two hip replacement candidates, and Beaver fanboys, you won't be able to do any running at all. Comprende? That's right. And you laughing tonight, Pedro, but I don't remember you laughing 5 years ago when I kicked your trasero and forced you to retire. Yet somehow, I've still accomplished more in the ring than you in that 5 years. This is getting out of hand, guys. We get it. You guys are the now, not us, so you know what, the ring is yours. Congratulations. It's all yours, guys. I say, get your ass out of our ring. Get out.
League of Nations just shoved Edge and Christian out of the ring on their own show, air quotes around the word show. Of course, I lost signal again. Now we got welcome to the new viewer that's watching. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out and chilling out with us for a little bit. Just waiting for my network to pop back up here and then this show, so to say. Yep, I have no clue what happened at the end of that last segment because I lost my stream. So now I got to pull it back up. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I have to rename this technical issues. That's all it's been all night. Social outcasts are making their way out to the ring. Weren't expecting them tonight. Just gonna welcome to EHUDC. Oh, I'm sorry, EHJOC Edjock. Thanks for hanging out and coming in and stopping by and checking out what we do. This is we're watching the WWE Fastlane pay-per-view live on the WWE Network while I comment and do all my other witty whatever stuff that I do. Make comments, make opinions, all that good stuff. But it's been nothing but technical difficulties tonight, so... Okay, so all I missed was the I'm the first one to actually say hi to you. Ajock. Hey, well, I try to say hi to everybody that stops in here because I appreciate each and every one of you that decide to take time out of your night and come on to you now and click on to SIC FRITZ 311 and hang out with me and chit chat with me. That's what I want. I want to open communications, and I love entertaining people, and that's just what I love to do. So I figured, what better spot than right here? And for some reason, R-Truth is now coming out when the Social Outcasts are already out there. So R-Truth's going to play some weird role of, oh, it's just an added bonus match, I guess. We're going to have Curtis Axel against R-Truth. So I'm going to make an extra prediction, I guess. This is kind of a throwaway match. It doesn't really matter because it has no effect on anything that we're going to do. Welcome to Jason. I remember you from the last stream. Appreciate you coming by and stopping by again and hanging out with us some more. But I'm going to say that they seem to be trying the Social Outcast, so I'm going to say that Axel's going to win here. Curtis Axel will defeat R-Truth with help from the Social Outcast, and then Goldust will, after they beat up R-Truth, Goldust will come out to try to save R-Truth, and it'll be all weird and homoerotic in a way. I think I can say that. That's what Goldust is. He's weird. Like that's his character. It's always been his character. So, and the stuff that what he's doing with R-Truth, this Golden Truth thing, it's hilarious. But it's a read he did with Booker T, 10 years ago. So can we, writers, can we come up with something new, please? I'm begging, please. Pizza King says, when did R-Truth have a match with Axel? Right now. It just, something happened with timing or something. A lot of times you get an extra throwaway match. Usually it's like a Divas match, but we already had 2 Divas matches booked tonight, so now we got this. I guess it's to kind of make up for, there's Goldust. Goldust bigger than I thought. But is that what we're going to see now? We're going to see. Are we going to see is R-Truth going to finally accept this? Yeah, no Enzo and Big Kaz, Pizza King. No Enzo and Big Kaz. That's what I said. As soon as I heard him talking about the League of Nations, I knew it wasn't going to happen because the League of Nations are bigger than Enzo and Cass, and Enzo and Cass couldn't do nothing to the League of Nations, so. And Axel just picked up the win on R-Truth. Oh, wait, that sounds like an echo like I said it 5 minutes ago. Oh, wait, I did. Uh-oh, so now we're going to see more tension and animosity between R-Truth and Goldust. Goldust's going to come in and try to say, I'm sorry, I was just here to help you, and instead he threw Adam Rose into the ring and tripped up R-Truth for a second, distracted him, and that's what cost him the match. Now here's Goldust coming in, and man, there was 4 of them. I was trying to help you out. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. R-Truth says, this is what I'm talking about. Goldust trying to explain it, and R-Truth is like, no, man, I don't want you. I don't need you. I'm cool. Just keep, man. I'm cool. Giving it to him hard. Enzo and Big Kaz might turn up on Raw tomorrow night, says Pizza King. It's possible. Like I say, getting ready to debut them here soon. Unless we're going to keep them doing dark matches until like WrestleMania and have them come in and upset New Day or something. That'd be something. You'd have New Day in a 4-way or something for with 3 other tag teams and make one of them a mystery tag team, and that mystery tag team being Enzo and Kaz. Who knows? Pizza King says that he heard a rumor that Undertaker's supposed to be there tomorrow night. I hadn't heard that, but I know that last I heard about Undertaker was that they know who his opponent will be, but it's somebody who's not on the regular roster. Which, of course, makes everybody go Sting, but I don't think so. And again, we're showing video of this Vincent J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence award. And just because of how bad we're pushing this and everything, I just feel like it's a work. I feel like it's just a gimmick for somebody. Undertaker v. Cena, that's what it was supposed to be. That's what it should have been. That's what it should be. So fingers crossed that Cena can fix himself quick enough to get back in time. He did tweet out, Cena being key. Cena tweeted out earlier this week or last week that he's taking some risky measures to try to get a faster return. Be nice to see. Like I said, surprise me. That'd be great if he, came out and surprised us. But I just, it's all up in, it's up in the air. He is really up in the air. I mean, I think we're just scrambling more than anything else. Michelle McCool tweeted out how well Undertaker has been doing. That's good. A lot better than a few years back when I honestly thought it was legit going to be the end for the Undertaker's career. Last year I thought he looked good. I think he turned himself around. So, Pizza, who do I think the Vincent J. McMahon Award is to? That's what I'm saying. I don't know who they're going to give it to, but I don't feel like it's a legit award. I feel like it's kind of like the Slammies. Any rhyme or reason, they're just used as angles and as a way to push somebody. So let's think of some. Let's say that we give it to Triple H or Stephanie McMahon or to just to give them that extra little bit of heat from the crowd and whatever. But who knows? Let's give it to Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Supposedly the rumor, or not the rumor, but what they had said, what they said was nobody's deserved it until now. That's why they never had this award, never done this before. It's brand new because nobody else deserved it. So why? I mean, that would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? To give it to Vinnie Mac or Triple H or Stephanie, so that it's to show how useless it is and how pointless it is, and just so that they can have that extra ego boost, and then the fans have something else to hate you for. And then if you give it to Triple H, then that causes Pizza King says that he heard a rumor that Seth Rollins is in Ohio, but he said he doubts it. I don't know. I've seen pictures that he was at the Performance Center training and stuff recently, so him and Cesaro. So hopefully they're pretty close to coming back, and we can start getting things back on an upscale as opposed to floundering like we've been. But if you give the award to Triple H, then you can have Roman Reigns or whoever wins this next match coming up. They could come out and they could, run their mouth and talk about how they're not excellent, and they're going to show how they're not excellent, But, or are we going to, because it's the award, because it's an excellence award, what if we went way off kilter, and because of Bret Hart's whole prostate cancer thing, we give it to him because he was the excellence of execution and whatnot. We could give it to him for beating prostate cancer and beating everything else. I doubt more or less a joke. But yeah, they're Seth and are both quicker than are both recovering quicker than they were supposed to. Pizza King says if WWE want to go forward, Dean Ambrose has to win. I don't think he has to win. Like I said, I would love to see him win. I want him to win, but I don't think he's going to. I think it's safe to say it's going to be Roman Reigns, and then that way he can be another, thorn in Triple H's side. And I don't know. Do you give him the title at WrestleMania? Do you finally put it on him and let him keep it for a minute? It's hard to say because I just don't feel like Roman Reigns is really wanted to turn Roman Reigns. Now would be the time to do it. Now would be the best time to turn Roman Reigns heel, because you could have him get beat by Dean Ambrose and him just get so upset that he's done. He's not going to play John Cena role and always just smile and try to shake it off. He's going to get mad that he keeps coming to leaving and losing. So Dean Ambrose main evented WrestleMania versus The Game. Now that's best for business. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it'd be cool. It'd be fun because Triple H could go crazy just like Dean Ambrose could. So it'd have that old attitude feel. But like I say, because the fans would want it so much, and because it seems, I don't think so. I can't help but have my doubts. The Beast Incarnate makes his way to the ring. Brock Lesnar. Lesnar just walking around the ring while Ambrose and Reigns in the ring watching him. Dean Ambrose making fun of Brock Lesnar. That's another option there, Pizza King. He says he doesn't see it, but you never know. They might throw a huge curveball and not let any one of the three win. They could pull something like that, and they've done stupid stuff like that before, where they've completely screwed us on an ending, and then we'll go to Raw tomorrow, and that's where we'll get the answer to it. We'll just we'll have something very similar to what we're already looking at. He says let Seth Rollins shock everyone and win. I don't think there's any way that you could write that. I mean, he doesn't have money in the bank. He doesn't have, there's nothing that would buy him a way in other than Triple H just coming out and saying, "Oh, by the way, we're going to make this a 4-way." And I don't see that happening. But what if we turn? I'm just gonna throw out another theory. If you one of the other guys that was in here chatting earlier said he felt a Dean Ambrose heel turn. If you wanted to turn him heel, you probably could. You could have Seth Rollins come out and help him, and together, you know, they could take down Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. But I just don't think it'll happen. I don't think we're going to see any big, super huge surprise returns or anything. I think the biggest thing we will see is whoever wins this match will probably see Triple H come out and step on the ramp and kind of stare him down or whatever. They'll point at the WrestleMania logo and up in the sky and stuff. That's the biggest, you know, like, ooh, or surprise pop-up we'll see, I think. Brock Lesnar made in short time, and Dean Ambrose already knocked him out of the ring, and suplex already to Roman Reigns. Yeah, it would mean that Seth would have screwed Lesnar and Reigns twice in less than a year, but I don't think so. If Randy Savage came out, everyone would leave building. Yeah, they would, because he's dead, so that would be amazing. He'd be a walking zombie. I don't know if you meant Randy Orton instead of Savage, but yeah, everybody would lose their ish, because we'd be like, what? Unless you mean like the Randy Savage, the dress-up guy that got, you know, from a few weeks back on Raw when Rock was there. Brock led another suplex on Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose with a missile drop kick off the top rope from behind him, and taking it straight to Brock Lesnar. Now was Dean Ambrose. Then Lesnar come back with some knee. Dean Ambrose being comical, trying to do a suplex on Brock Lesnar, couldn't even budge him, and he got his belly-to-belly suplex for his trouble. Orton got to come back soon. I missed the lunatic. Me too. That's somebody that that has pretty much been left to the wayside. If you think about it, nobody really talks about Orton being out anymore. I mean, he must be going through some major stuff. You know, he's been out for a while. I know there for a little bit he was trying to get a lighter schedule just because he was getting a little worn out and burned out. But I think everybody will come back right around the same time and stuff, and it'll just be a big explosion. It'll be boom and craziness for like a month or so, and then everything will calm back down. Pizza King says probably for when he comes back. I'm sure a crowd will explode. I'll explode. If Randy Orton were to walk out right now, I'd pop so big you wouldn't even know it. You know, like you probably have to buy new speakers for your computer. I think I'd pop so loud. You now is alerting me that somebody else is watching, and so is Aaliyah B is watching. Thank you both. Thank you everybody for stopping in, hanging out, having some fun with us. Hopefully you're enjoying watching WWE Fastlane pay-per-view live on the WWE Network, and you've also decided to watch us alongside with it, like it should be. We're talking the pay-per-view now, and 2 days away, and you'll be watching that. I'll be watching that too. I'll be all over it, and I'll be right here, right on this big red chair, hanging fully with a lot of you folks coming back, SIC Nation members for life, coming back and hanging out with me, and we can watch WrestleMania together. Let's make it a party, man. Like, let's just go all out. I'm going to try to come up with some sort of gimmick or something for it. Hopefully the graphics and everything else going up, the production value going back up, figure out what my system problems were that caused me some trouble the first 2 hours tonight. Hopefully all that's in here, and we can kind of do WrestleMania in a big way and blow it up, you know. Pizza King says he'll be watching it. The Rock is back, but don't know what way. I heard he's going to be there too. I also heard they're still trying to push to get Ronda Rousey back for WrestleMania, but I don't know. The Rock he's not going to wrestle. I think he's pretty much kind of made that clear that he's done with that. He's going to come out, he's going to run his mouth and talk his stuff, and then it'll be over and done. So. But Peach King says he might be in the match. He might be in match now. Here's the main event: Ambrose versus Triple H versus The Rock. That'd be decent. It'd be decent, but I still don't think you can't put The Rock and Triple H. The Rock and Triple H would have to be their own main event. You put Ambrose in there. I know he'd be an untangible, and it'd be that sporadicness that would you would think would make to the extra excitement for the match. But they're just gonna beat him up and knock him out so that you can get down to the nostalgia part of it all. Roman Reigns just hit a spear on Brock Lesnar, who was carrying Dean Ambrose carrying him on his shoulders. Getting ready, I would imagine. And then he got a spear from Roman Reigns. Yes, Ambrose would look out of place with Triple H and The Rock. I don't think that. I feel like Ambrose is a throwback to the Attitude Era. He is a throwback to a Stone Cold or to a your anti-hero figure type thing. But you can't put him with those guys. It's it'd be like you put Dean Ambrose against Stone Cold Steve Austin. It wouldn't look right. It's not going to be right. Oh my God! Roman Reigns just went for a Superman punch and got caught in a fireman's carry. Brock Lesnar looking for an F5 and gets a low blow from Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose in that low blow all the time. It would be one heck of a match. You do have a point there, Pizza King. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Age of the Old Shield. Looks like Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are going to work together to try to take out Brock Lesnar on the outside. They're tearing apart the German announce table, and I'm sure they're going to go for that power bomb that they do. Yep, Ambrose, who couldn't pick Brock Lesnar up for a suplex, is able to hoist him up like this to put him on Roman Reigns' shoulders. They just powerbombed him through the German announce table. So Brock Lesnar's laid out on the outside through a table. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are left standing. And they just work together. Something tells me they're going to have to go against each other now. Pizza King says that's the best way. Get rid of the threat and then fight each other. True that. But of course, while Brock's down, we could always have the Wyatts come out. But of course, the Wyatts got something against Roman Reigns too. I forgot about that. They Bray Wyatt prefers anyone but you, Roman. Anyone but you. And so I mean, you never know. Maybe Dean Ambrose could pull it off, huh? Oh, Ambrose all over Reigns. And he's off the turnbuckle with a bulldog. Ambrose going to the top rope. Look up. Pizza King says Wyatts have the Wyatts. They're nuts. I like the Wyatts, but I like Bray more than I like the other guys. And I just feel like WWE want to push the Wyatts a little bit, but then they as soon as they start to get a little ground, they knock them right back down. They make them job out to some nobodies or to what I mean. Like tonight, they lost to Big Show Kane, and Ryback. Why? Why? There was no, I don't find any purpose in that. Yeah, there, and that infamous clothesline of Dean Ambrose, I love that. I love that, where he bounces off the ropes and comes back with that. It's an awesome move. And I have noticed that we've made it up to 33 likes. I do appreciate that. We're at number 5 in our hashtag at WWE Fastlane. We're about, probably got about 20 minutes or so left possible for this pay-per-view. Like I said, I've been pretty good on my prediction. I got all of them right except for the one, which was the Wyatts against Big Show, Kane, and Ryback. I picked Roman in this match here. But I mean, as I'm watching it, it's starting to become a little bit fuzzy. But that's who I predicted, so I'm going to stick with them. So, and they're tearing apart another announce table. Now it's the U.S. announce table. What did these announce tables do to you guys? Won't somebody think of the commentators? They just put Brock Lesnar through the announce table again. Only this time it looked like he kind of threw him, which that looked a lot better than the first one. Brock is sucking air. They're trying to cover him with all the debris from the announce table, the snap together announce table, that is. Now Roman Reigns and Ambrose are back at it. Reigns throws Ambrose back into the ring. He's going to him in the corner, throwing those short arm clotheslines, I guess, in the corner. Oh, and an uppercut, even though it was more of a slap, but whatever. And goes for the Irish Rip, but gets reversed. Dean Ambrose telegraphs it. Roman Reigns. Oh! Roman Reigns with one arm picks up Dean Ambrose into attempted a power bomb. Dean Ambrose is just elbowing Roman Reigns in the head in the corner. Dean Ambrose perched on that middle rope. Oh! Catches a Superman punch when he jumps off. And Roman Reigns is just playing to the crowd. Go ahead, get ready for the spear. Ooh. No! Went for the spear, and Dean Ambrose caught him with a knee, and he turned back. No, spear, no! Went for a spear to the corner. Dean Ambrose shoved him out of the way. Dirty Dean! Pin him! 1, 2. No! Oh, Dean Ambrose, that close. That close. Ambrose almost proved me wrong. And JBL just used the phrase "good friends, better enemies." I believe that was the name of an In Your House pay-per-view back in the day. Wasn't that the Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart In Your House something or other? Daniel J says that Lesnar will come back and win. Daniel J is firmly behind Brock Lesnar. I'm sure he will start. I'm sure he'll make a somewhat comeback. Maybe he will win. There's Lesnar. Suplex! Oh! Oh, that was nasty. Roman Reigns had Dean Ambrose in a fireman's carry and then got suplexed by Brock Lesnar. That was nasty. But good. But nasty. But good. God dang. And Dean Ambrose rolled straight out of the ring. I don't know if he went under the ring or what he did, but he's out of the ring right now. It's Roman Reigns and it's Brock Lesnar in the ring. And both men look like they're worse for wear. But Brock Lesnar to his feet. And he's going to get met with a spear. Spear by Roman Reigns. Oh, Brock Lesnar's got his Kimura lock on. Are we gonna see Roman Reigns tap? Is tap here tonight? Daniel J yelling out Suplex City, Suplex City. Uh-oh. Are we gonna show off Roman Reigns' strength? Is he gonna pick up? Yes, he is. He is standing up with Brock Lesnar, still got the Kimura lock on, and he just picked up Brock Lesnar. He's holding him with that. Oh, and Dean Ambrose with a chair. Dean Ambrose just laying that chair into Brock Lesnar. And 1 for Roman Reigns. 2 for Roman Reigns. 3 for Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose just taking everybody out with the chair. That unforgiving steel chair. And he gets a spear from Roman Reigns. I messed up the names. Roman Reigns just won it. Roman Reigns just pinned Dean Ambrose. 1, 2, 3. So he goes on to WrestleMania to face Triple H, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Welcome to Tamina Thomas. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us. You just very end of the WWE Fastlane pay-per-view. We've been hanging out here for probably about roughly a couple hours now. We had some technical problems at the beginning, so my apologies to anybody that tried tuning in at the beginning and thought that we weren't here or whatever. Hopefully we get all that fixed by Tamina. Roman Reigns just won. So my predictions were all correct except for one. Even the extra match that they threw in at us, the R-Truth and Curtis Axel, was that one right, which whatever, it's cool. But Tamina's very happy that or Tamia, I'm sorry, there's no N there. Tamia. Tamia is very happy that Roman Reigns won. She's a big Roman Reigns fan, I'm gonna guess. I think we had one of everybody. I had a couple fans that were here for Dean Ambrose, had a couple fans that were for Roman Reigns, had a couple fans for Brock Lesnar. It is what it is. I mean, where do we go from here for Raw tomorrow, you know? I mean, I'm shocked we haven't heard. We still got time. We could still hear Triple H's music. He could step out and give them the stare down, but maybe he won't. Happened in the exact way I thought it would. Because like I said, I thought, and welcome to Ray Sean. Thank you for stopping in here towards the end, hanging out and watching us, checking us out with us. There it is. It's time to play the game. Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. Here comes Triple H to give him the stare down. He's clapping for Roman. He's like, hey, man, you did it. You did it. You proved yourself. This is where we will get interesting, I think. But it'll probably just be a stare down, and we'll use it to waste a few minutes here at the end. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who has stopped by the live stream tonight, hung out with it, whether you stayed and hung out and talked, or if you just stopped in and popped right back out. Very much thank you for everybody who gave me some likes there. Please keep liking it. Keep liking what I'm doing. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm here to try to entertain everybody. That's what I enjoy to do. I want to be an entertainer. Always wanted to be an entertainer. Tried my luck at being a wrestler. It just didn't work out for me. So now I do this. I sit around and I judge wrestling instead. I'm a cynic like that. I'm a snarky little smart butt. But we hit the copyright there, so it's just a stare down as we see a logo, Triple H and Roman Reigns. Triple H holding up that title. And we're getting ready for the Edge and Christian show. It premiered on the WWE Network. That should be pretty funny. Daniel J, damn stare down, yep. So I kind of figured, I mean, oh, and we are literally like popping right into this. Which, so what did you guys think of the show? We got a few extra minutes here. We can hang out and talk for a little bit, wrap up this show. I'll run back through the results. We had a U.S. title, stayed with, yeah, it was an okay show. Like I said, I mean, I kind of figured, every match was something that we've already seen. We've seen most of this stuff numerous times the past few weeks on Raw, SmackDown, whatever. So there wasn't really anything new to go with it, but none of the titles changed. So the U.S. title stayed with Kalisto. The Intercontinental title stayed with Kevin Owens. The Diva title stayed with Charlotte. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks were able to pick up the win and work against former Team Bad members Naomi and Tamina. Big Show, Kane, and Ryback picked up the win against the Wyatts, which I didn't like that. Daniel J says I should do a live stream for Raw. This was awesome. I did a live stream for Raw a couple weeks back. It's just hard with all the commercials and everything else. CM Punk, thank you. Yeah. Welcome to who showed up just now. I'm a big CM Punk fan too, so I mean I definitely appreciate that. Like I say, thank you again to everybody that liked me, that was hitting me with the likes and hit that fan button. Do me a favor, go over to my YouTube channel, YouTube.com/SICFRITZ311. Hit that subscribe button because I got plenty of stuff planned, plenty of new content planned for that to try to entertain and have fun, with wrestling themed videos. I hope CM Punk comes back too. And thank you for the compliment of calling me awesome, Erdster. I appreciate that. You are awesome yourself because you stopped by. You decided to become a part of the SIC Nation for at least a little bit while we hang out. Run down the rest of these results real quick here. I forget where I even was. But all the titles stayed. None of them changed hands. And then Big Show and them won that one. We went into... we had an extra pickup match, which was R-Truth against Curtis Axel. R-Truth won that one. We had a weird segment with Edge and Christian, basically to promote their show that's on right now, and where the League of Nations came out. So we teased tension between the League and the New Day. think that AJ Styles picked up the win in the rubber match against Y2J Chris Jericho, and I'm pretty sure that was that should have been all the matches there. In all, it was a pretty decent show, I think. You know, I'll to comment on Daniel J's suggestion of me doing a live stream for Raw. I don't think I'll do one for tomorrow's Raw. Maybe I'll chat a little bit or something, but we will definitely be here next Mania, though. We will be doing a live stream then. I hope everybody comes back out. I hope you tell your friends, tell anybody that you know that likes wrestling and watches the pay-per-views every month. They can side screen it, split screen and check it out with us, and put me on one side, put the pay-per-view on the other, or do like I do, have your computer here with us on it, have your network on your TV or whatever, and we can all hang out and we'll watch the show and talk about it. Daniel J says he's got school tomorrow. He'll chat with me tomorrow, bro. I made the pay-per-view awesome. You made the pay-per-view awesome because you guys showed up here. You guys kept chatting it up, which gave me stuff to talk about, and that's what I appreciate. He says he'll tell all his friends. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Passed all of my social media knowledge around, or info around. Because I want to build a nice network of wrestling fans who like wrestling-related content and enjoy what I do and are entertained by what I do. So thank you. And the Killer GT says, you awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you. Love the love I'm getting from everybody. It makes my day. It does. Because like I said, all I've ever wanted. Daniel J says, night, bro. Good night, bro. You have sweet dreams, bud, and you have a good day at school, okay? But we'll talk at you later. Thanks for hanging out. Again, remember, I'm SIC FRITZ. You can catch me on YouTube, youtube.com/SIC FRITZ311. Twitter, SIC FRITZ311. And thank you for becoming a fan, Killer GTA. Really appreciate that, and thank you for the good luck. I hope we do good on all this stuff, too. Like I said, I got tons of content planned for the YouTube channel, and I got a second channel for non-wrestling related stuff. We'll do some movie reviews and stuff over there. We'll do some unboxing, some challenges. So definitely, hit me up on Twitter 311 or on Facebook, the Facebook page, facebook.com/SIC FRITZ. Check me out on one of those. Like the pages. Subscribe, all that good stuff, and drop me a line. Let me know what you want to see. What kind of videos would you want to see me do? And some of them maybe I'll try to do them live. If you want to do some challenges, I'll do challenges. It's all cool. Like we'll figure out something. But we got tons of stuff planned, and we're always looking to come up with more. We want to make our scene and make our splash in this market, I guess. And just have a good time. One of you that has shown up, is stuck with us, and hung out here. You are all official members of the SIC Nation. I have to bring this to a close because I've been on here for 2 hours now. It was frustrating at the beginning, but you guys made it worth it. I'm glad I stuck through it. I'm glad we pushed through all the issues, and I was able to bring you at least some of it. And, like I say, like and subscribe. I got stuff coming very soon. Other than that, I think we're going to have to pull this live stream, WWE's Fastlane, live on the WWE Network with yours truly, SIC FRITZ. We're going to have to bring it to a close now because I'm getting from the co-producer there. They need their room back. So until next time, SIC Nation, stay.